Maricopa County Attorney's Office has come out and said that they will not be prosecuting one of the named attackers in Richard Keener's son's attack. They have declined to move forward with the prosecution of the son of the principal at Riggs Elementary School who has been placed on leave. This is problematic for so many reasons. 5 other people are being charged in this case. You have not gone through discovery. You have not gone through discovery. You, by declining to include this person who the victim identified, and where we know there is evidence to implicate him in this crime, you deprive the other defendants the ability to give you information, to make a plea, to implicate all of the people involved. What you're saying here is you don't trust victims. You don't trust victims. We have a lawyer who's taking this case on contingency. That means he is not getting paid unless he wins. He has more faith in this victim and in his ability to do discovery and in a jury to make a finding than you do. Your whole job is to prosecute, and you're already moving the case forward. There are other signs that this boy is being given special treatment. The principal's stepson appears to have hinted he knew the case would collapse as early as Tuesday when he posted a message on social media saying, "It'll all be over soon." You will recall that message of his on Snapchat caused panic because who knows what it could mean. Well, the Arizona Republic thinks it means he knew that they wouldn't move forward. We already have the victim saying that this boy was involved and participated in beating him. We have text messages. We have a video putting him at the scene of the crime. We have a video showing him running towards the victim with a closed fist. You can't figure out how to put him into the prosecution along with the other 5 people you're prosecuting? The other thing here is that Lander, her husband, Theodore, and her stepson were interviewed in the principal's office at Perry High School, where both Keener's son and Lander's stepson attended. Lander's stepson blamed the fight on unidentified people of color. He said 2 or 3 black kids and a Mexican kid pulled up and hit Keener's son. He pretended to know nothing, despite the fact that they were in the same class. Come on. The other thing is, minors are not entitled to have their parents present when police question them. You have a right to ask for an attorney. You as a minor can ask for an attorney. Minors are interviewed by police all the time without their parents present, and yet this boy was given special treatment. When the detective asked the stepson to identify the attackers, both Lander and her husband interceded, according to reports. Lander said she didn't want her stepson put in harm's way because he names names. She goes on to talk to the cops about why they shouldn't have to participate in the investigation. This is important because you have a 5th Amendment constitutional right not to self-incriminate. You do not have to incriminate yourself. You have the right to remain silent. You don't have the right to obstruct justice. According to ARS 13-2409, anyone who attempts, delays, disrupts, or obstructs any information from being communicated regarding an infringement of the laws to a law enforcement officer is guilty of obstruction of justice. This can be done through misleading statements, intimidation, use of threats, force, or bribery. Here, this boy's parents stopped him from participating in an investigation. They were not utilizing their right to remain silent. They were simply obstructing justice. This elementary school principal also blamed the victim who was attacked and jumped by a minimum of 5 people, maybe upwards of 10, by saying that she and other colleagues had received phone calls about the teenager that might explain the attack. I'm disgusted. I have so little faith in this moment. Like, what are they doing? What is the Maricopa County Attorney's Office doing? It is not your job to be the jury. It is your job to prosecute cases, to take cases to a jury, because a jury may believe the victim, even though you don't. This looks like special treatment for a white affluent kid whose parents are employed by the state. That's what this looks like. Maricopa County's attorney's office has given us no reason, no explanation, and voters will remember this.